Hubs just finished cutting the grass. The grass is so green right now. Oh my gosh. That's one of the things I love about fall, because near the end of summer, it was looking pretty raggedy. The ferns are still looking pretty good. Starting to get a little bit of brown on the leaves, but it doesn't matter because I feel that that goes with fall. And here's the garden bed right now. Everything's blooming up quite nicely. The game plan is that evergreen in the center, I don't want that there anymore. I know that I could prune it, but it's growing way too bulky, and I would prefer to have something there with some height and not as bulky. That way when the springtime comes, I can get lots of annuals in the garden bed. Also, if the evergreen is taller, then I can always hang lights, because on my side of the road there's always lots of snow, and by the time you shovel in all the snow, it covers the garden bed, and I can never put any Christmas lights in there. The hydrangeas are changing color. They were white, but now they're taking on like a blush tone. All the ones that are hanging down, I'm not going to worry about that right now, because I'm going to cut them and use them in a vase inside. I love the dianthus. It starts off as a late bloomer, but it has a lot of impact. What I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this dianthus into two and put a piece in another part of the garden bed. This is all down the side of the house. Here's a Rose of Sharon. This Rose of Sharon here, this is also a late bloomer, and it's at the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Hubs to root out the Rose of Sharon and put the Rose of Sharon in the garden bed. I'm also going to be separating this monster green hosta right here. I'm heading over to my friend's house, and she's just starting out her garden. So this would be great for her garden because it's going to give a lot of impact right away. I'm also going to be changing out this vine in the planter. This one to me didn't seem to grow well. I'm going to put this one in the backyard. Change out the wreath on the door. Here's what I'm working with. So I got a new wreath hanger from Dollar Tree, and also this wooden plaque. Give thanks, happy harvest, gather together, blessings, all are welcome, and Thanksgiving. I found these ones in the basement. I'm gonna put them in the planter because of the color, that rust tone. I hauled this wreath from Marshall's the other day. The wreath is not 100% reminding me of a fall wreath. I did like the yellows, the oranges, and the green in it, so I purchased this for the front door. And because of the color of the wreath, here I've got a potted mum. This one's got like your rust tones, and this one here has your more burgundy pink tones. Got here the evergreen that I'm going to be replacing. I'm actually loving this. It's almost 6 feet tall. And a new doormat. Just to get at the evergreen, we're going to start by taking the dianthus out of the bed. orange mum closest to the door so it can match the wreath. All done. I've created so much space. So in the spring, this should look pretty good. So there we have the evergreen at the back. So much room. Separated the dianthus. I've got a half of it in the front of the bed and the other half over here in the corner. Rooted up the hosta. It's looking pretty bare right now, but it is going to die down soon anyway. But come spring, it'll be one of the first plants that spring back up. I'm trying out the Rose of Sharon right beside the evergreen. And this will have some height as well. I found some lily of the valley back there. I think those are either purple or yellow. And again, that's another spring bulb.